Let's get right to that tradition that's been going since 1937. It's back today, the Pikes Peak Bust Rodeo at the Norris Penrose Event Center.
This is a huge deal. It's an NFR Open. Last year was $1 million purse, and Caroline Peters is out on the grounds this morning with what we can expect from this year. Caroline.
Hey, yes, a big tradition, like you said, Bree, that really just highlights the importance of Western tradition that's instilled in the roots here in Colorado Springs, all while giving back to military families. And all of the money raised during the Pikes Peak Bust Rodeo goes back to these local military families. I had the chance to speak with this year's Girl of the West. She represents the rodeo as a young ambassador, and she's a big fan of rodeo since she was 8 years old. She says seeing the community support the rodeo, it's a big deal because the proceeds do benefit those local military families. They've been doing this since 1946, and this is really what Colorado Springs is all about.
There is so much local military here in Colorado Springs. There really is deep roots here with our military. So to see all the support that this rodeo brings and gets together, it's just so cool.
And the rodeo, it's also good for our local economy. Last year there were 18 vendors. This year there's almost 50. There was more focus on making those vendors local so that money stays right here in Colorado Springs. And there's a bit of everything for you to enjoy here, including these lovely horses, a petting zoo, a fan zone, lots of live music as well. If you want to learn more about the rodeo, you can always visit our website. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Caroline. It is best to enter the rodeo grounds from 21st Street. 8th Street is going to get very packed for you. So you're seeing the general parking there in the orange right off Lower Gold Camp Road and Moreno Avenue. But keep in mind also a shuttle service. That one runs during the week from 2 in the afternoon to 11 at night. And you can catch it at the Broadmoor Town Center on Southgate Road.
Now, once you park and get inside, that's when all the fun starts. There are a few things to keep in mind, though. Now, strollers are allowed through the gates and on the grounds, but you have to check them in at guest services before you go to your seat for the big show. ATMs are available on the grounds, and you can also bring in plastic water bottles, but no open drinks of any kind and no outside food. And there are plenty of places you can grab a bite to eat once you get in.
And of course, the rodeo is a big event, but a lot to do as well for the entire family. Caroline mentioned some of it. It runs through Saturday. Here's what you can do. The rodeos start at 7 p.m. for the night shows. There is a Friday matinee that starts at noon, but gates open generally at 4 p.m. For the matinee, it opens at 10 a.m. And then you have the mutton bustin' inside. There's a fan zone with those pony rides, the petting zoo, a little roller coaster. And of course, for adults, there's a lot to do as well. You have live music, some shopping, and a beer and wine garden.